ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्री श्री सीतारामलक्ष्मण हनुमान जयतु। श्री वाल्मीकि महामुनि की जय। Welcome back for our meditations during Kartika from Sri Ramayana. As we might remember, Sri Ramachandra is on the top of Mount Prasavana and right now pining very intensely about when he might meet Sita Devi again. And Valmiki Rishi says, just like a chakora bird very eagerly keeps looking at the clouds, hoping and wondering when Lord Indra would send the next rain. So while this is happening, Lakshmana, who is assisting Sri Ramachandra by going to different mountains and trees and forests to pick up fruits to bring back for Sri Ramachandra, arrives on the scene and he observes Sri Ramachandra completely lost and crying with unbearable agony. And so Lakshmana himself becomes very sad and tries to bring Ramachandra out of this very deep state of ecstasy. And he says, Kim Arya Kamasya Vasham Gatena Kim Atmapaurushasya Parabhavena Ayam Hriya Samhriyate Samadhi Kimatra Yogena Nivartatena. O highly cultured personality Sri Ramachandra, Arya, why, Kim, have you become Gatena, overpowered, Vasham, by desire or love, Kama? Why, Kim, are you losing Parabhavena, self-confidence, Atma Paurushya? He says, I see that your sense of self-composure, Samadhi, is being stolen, samhriyate, by remorse, Khriya. Then, and why are you retreating from your goal? Kim nivartitena yoga. Atra, now, why are you? And then tries to bring his attention to the mission that they have. The mission is to go and find Sita and bring her back and kill the Rakshasas. And so he says to his brother, Kriyabhiyogam manasah prasadam Samadhi yoganugatam chakalam Sahaya samarthyam adina sattva Swakarma hetum cha kurushvatata. Oh my dear Ramachandra, please do kurushva the following. Please steady your mind, manasah prasadam, for attaining your mission, kriya abhiyogam. Second, Ramachandra, you are an undefeatable warrior. Take the path of action. Go back, put your mind back in samadhi yoga, so that you can understand that you have the ability, samarthyam, you can take the help of Sugriva, Sahaya, and you don't need to be in this helpless condition. Actually, you by nature are not Dina, Adina Sattva. That is the reality, that you are not helpless. You are actually capable of not only helping yourself, but you can help the entire creation. So don't be in such a state of mind. I cannot bear to see you. And by the way, if you think someone can hurt your wife, Janaki, that is not the case. Because Janaki or Sita Devi is like fire. And can anyone embrace fire and say, I am not burnt? It is not possible. So there is nobody who can take away Sita from you. And when he spoke these words, Ramachandra regained his external consciousness and now was focused on going on towards his mission. So Valmiki uses some very amazing words. He says, Sa Lakshmanam, Lakshmanam apradhrishyam, Svabhavajam vakyam uvacha Ramaha, Hitam cha pathyam cha naya prasaktam, Sa Sama dharma artha samahitam cha. So Ramachandra spoke to Lakshmana, vakyam uvacha, which came out of Ramachandra's own nature, Swabhava. Meaning, these were not words that Ramachandra thought about. They came from his heart. Although in Ramachandra's case, thinking or speaking from his heart are the same. It just means that the words poured out of his heart to Lakshmana, who is endowed with all auspicious bodily marks, Sa Lakshmanam. And Lakshmana is not easily overpowered, apradhrishyam. And so Ramachandra said, Lakshmana, what you have said is actually in my benefit, hitam. It is tasteful or something that goes down easy, pathyam. It's morally abiding because this is my duty, naya prasaktam. And further, cha samahitam with friendliness, samaha. It is very pleasing to me. Plus, you have spoken the words of dharma, and what you have spoken is meaningful, artha. So some reflections for us to consider is, why would Lakshmana speak in this way at all to Ramachandra? So while Sri Rama, as his name suggests, Rama means unending pleasure, Ramachandra can continue like this in his ecstasy of separation and fully tasting the love between him and Sita Devi. But Lakshmana is very eager that there are so many beings in this universe that need Ramachandra's mercy. The sages in the forest, for example, the demigods in the heaven, the other entities in the different planetary systems who are waiting to see the Supreme Lord's beautiful activities on earth. Lord Brahma, who's been eagerly awaiting the unfolding of Sita and Ramachandra's pastimes. The demons in Lanka who need to be liberated, Ravana, Kumbhakarna, all the Rakshasas. He also has to give his mercy to Vibhishana, etc. And finally Bhumi Devi, who has to be relieved of the burden of these sinful Rakshasas. So Lakshmana is thinking that I need to make sure that Ramachandra's mercy is flooding everybody. Another thing is very similar to how Narada Muni tells Sri Krishna, Oh Lord, I await to see you killing Kamsa. And Krishna says, oh yeah, I need to leave Vrindavan and go to Mathura. Otherwise Krishna would have never left Vrindavan. He was enjoying with the gopis and gopas and cows and calves and Mother Yashoda and Nanda and just didn't want to leave. But Narada Muni somehow prods him to unfold all of his pastimes. Another thing is, although Lakshmana is a younger brother, his words are a very good mix of respect and intimacy. This is a very difficult combination. Sometimes our words can be very respectful that we may miss telling someone the message. Or sometimes we may say the message but it sort of loses the respect. But Lakshmana, and therefore Valmiki calls him Sa Lakshmanam. All the auspicious bodily features are there, which means very refined speech as well. Now Lakshmana is also the voice of reason that brings Ramachandra out of the emotions that he is experiencing. So we know generally that to get some things done, we want to make sure that the head and the heart are in their right place. So some things are to be dealt with the heart and some things have to be dealt with the head. So therefore, a good mix of emotions and reason are very, very essential in solving our problems. And in return, we understand that Sri Ramachandra's nature is one of love and gratitude for any, even the slightest service offered to him. And so he's very happy with Lakshmana's words. As we hear in Bhagavad Gita, Srila Prabhupada gives us in the 17th chapter what is austerity of speech. He says it consists in speaking words that are truthful, pleasing, beneficial, not agitating to others, and also in regularly reciting Vedic literature. And if we notice, Valmiki has used exactly or very similar words for Lakshmana's speech. And this is Ramachandra saying to Lakshmana that what you have spoken to me is hitam cha pathyam cha naya prasaktam sa sam dharma artha samahitam cha. So as we try to serve Sita and Ramachandra, we can only understand that without the grace of Lakshmana, we don't know how to serve. And we need Lakshmana's guidance at every step of the way so that we can maneuver through life in a way that is pleasing, anukulyena, in the service of the wonderful couple Sita and Ramachandra. Hare Krishna.